New police report verifies law enforcement went door to door confirming fraudulent Michigan V registration ring. Look at that. Oh, where are the arrests? Well, we know why. We know it's because the AGs are corrupt, right? We know that the DAs are corrupt. The judges are halfway corrupt. Yeah, a second police report, this time in Muskegon Police Department, describes the rampant V fraud in 2020 in Muskegon. Further confirms the accuracy of the TTP's reporting earlier in the month. Two Muskegon reports, one from local police, one from state police, confirm rampant left-wing selection fraud. On August 8th, the TTP exclusively broke the news that the police in the Michigan State Police showed that a major effort to fraudulently register over 10 to 12,000 voters in Muskegon prior to 2020 was not only caught, but the investigation went into the well-funded and well-networked left-wing organization called GBI Strategies was stalled by the FBI for 3 years. Oh yeah, because Bill Barr shut it down, right? This news answers the question about whether 2020 was the most secure in history. In this newly released report, we learned that Muskegon police went door to door to confirm that GBI Strategies V registration forms were fraudulent, and address after address confirmed that fake names were used to spoof registrations. The police checked all available databases, and the GBI submitted forms kept coming up as frauds. Muskegon police investigated selection fraud, no prosecutions. Far-left extremist Michigan attorney Dana Nessel has charged 16 of the 2020 DT electors from Michigan for fraud and election fraud because they dared to challenge the obviously suspicious results. Nessel claimed the electors should have known there was no systematic V fraud in the 2020 selection because there was no ongoing investigation into serious selection fraud. We now know this is not true, and Dana Nessel knows this is not true. Nessel's also prosecuting her most recent GOP opponent, Matt DePerno. Yeah, so it's not just happening to the DT guys. They're doing it at all levels, okay? There has been reportedly an ongoing investigation for 3 years, and Nessel is trying to ignore even though we found the photographic proof. Yeah, I just did that video where the signatures in Michigan were printed, not signed. GBI fraudulently registered felons to vote. From the Muskegon report, felons released from prison were being signed up without their knowledge. Yeah, that too. Nessel prosecutes innocent Republicans, absolves clearly guilty leftists. The mainstream media tried to deflect by saying the V registration fraud only involved 42 applicants and that all the fraud was caught, so it's proof that the system worked. But the Muskegon report confirms that fraudsters at GBI Strategies turned in over 2,500 in one day. I got many videos of that on the 2020 fraud channel. And the 10,000 to 20,000, the 10 to 12,000 registrant, and the 10 to 12,000 registration applicants, which are public records in Michigan, are illegally being kept secret on the argument that they are part of an active law enforcement investigation. Extremist Dana Nessel says no fraudulent ballots were cast, but only by viewing the applications can that be known for sure. So why are authorities being barred access to these public documents? So you can't put the two and two together, right? Well, now we have a second police report on the investigation, this time from the Muskegon Police Department, and all new details of the case are being revealed. Addresses that don't exist, fake people, duplicate entries, same handwriting, and fake signatures on V registrations. As well, during interviews, the subjects employed by GBI Strategies tell police that they aren't advocating that people vote for JB, but when the police notice a script lying in plain view that encourages people to vote for JB, they claim that they never used the script. Oh, okay. So we have a thing that says, you should go vote for JB. He's going to make peddlers happy, and crime will run rampant, and we will all be rich, the criminals. And they find the script, and they're like, no, we never used it. We just wrote it for some reason, right? Allegations of financial crimes, offshore accounts. GBI employees detailed to Muskegon police that they thought their personal information and identities were being illegally used to open up credit accounts and offshore accounts for some purpose that was not clear to them. So you have someone taking your identity, your social, you opening foreign accounts, and you're like, Yeah, I think they're doing something. We don't know what they're for. That's their escape pod. You guys understand? They put offshore accounts for them so that if they're gonna get investigated and go down, they sell everything, they take off, and they got a bank account waiting for them in Israel for them to be safe, right? Yeah. In addition to the automatic weapons and suppressors illegally left behind, I don't care about the gun stuff. Anyways, that's what's going on there. Dana Nessel passed out at a football game. There she is.